my channel. My channel name is Sourav, which is my name as well. And in this video, I am going to give you some very useful tips, or you can say do's and don'ts, if you are planning your first Maldives trip. So अक्सर ऐसा होता है कि हम लोग ट्रिप से पहले हम लोग के पास जानकारी नहीं रहती है और हम लोग कुछ मिस्टेक्स कर लेते हैं. तो I will first start with those don'ts which you should not do, and then I will also give you some useful do's जो आपको करना चाहिए मालदीव जाने से पहले या मालदीव जाने के बाद. So वीडियो आखिरी तक देखते रहना. And if you are first time in my channel, kindly do subscribe to my channel. I create a lot of travel contents. So let's start with the video without wasting any more time. The first and probably the most important tip is that do not use cash. Try to use cards as much as possible in Maldives. The money exchange desk at the airport is waiting to rob you. Trust me. एक मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ. हम लोगों को $1 के लिए खर्चा करना पड़ा लगभग 95 रुपीस, जबकि उस टाइम डॉलर का मार्केट रेट था 75 रुपीस. सो मनी एक्सचेंज करते थे हम लोग को 20 रुपए पर डॉलर एक्स्ट्रा देना पड़ा. एंड व्हेन वी एक्चुअली went to Maldives and swiped our card at a few places, then we saw the exchange rate while swiping the card is almost equal to the market rate. So आपको पर डॉलर में ऑलमोस्ट 20% का नुकसान होता है when you are using cash. कैश कब आप यूज करोगे? There are some local shops or local speed boats where you might need some cash. So carry a little bit of cash, but at big hotels, big restaurants, everywhere you will find card facility, card swiping machines available, and try to use your credit card or debit card. Don't buy a SIM card at Maldives. Maldives हम लोग कितने दिन के लिए जाते हैं? मैक्सिमम 7 दिन के लिए जाते हैं. Trust me, you would not be needing any SIM card. घर पे आपको कॉल करना है, you will find Wi-Fi at the airport, you will find Wi-Fi at your hotel, you will find Wi-Fi at all big restaurants. So you can easily use that Wi-Fi facility and make a WhatsApp call to your near and dear ones. So आपको SIM card की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं है. SIM card बहुत महंगा होता है मालदीव्स में. So do not buy a SIM card after arriving Maldives. There will be people trying to convince you to buy a SIM card, but do not buy a SIM card. Do not carry liquor in Maldives. Maldives is a Muslim country, and वहाँ पे consumption of liquor is absolutely banned. You can only consume liquor at the private islands, and that too from their respective bars. So you need not carry any kind of liquor. Even if you want to drink, you can drink at the bars of the respective private islands. In public islands, consumption and possession of liquor is totally banned. And at the airport, they might just throw your liquor bottles. So do not carry liquor bottles while arriving at Maldives. Last but not the least, do not book your Maldives trip via a travel agent, because Maldives में ऐसे देखने लायक ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं. So most of the trips are organized trips, and आप अगर private island पे Maldives का trip book कर रहे हो, तो the private island will take care of you from the moment you arrive at the airport. They have their designated desk. You contact their desk, they will take you to their respective islands, and they will again after your trip is complete, they will again drop you back at the airport. So आपको बस मालदीव एयरपोर्ट तक पहुंचना है. वापस मालदीव एयरपोर्ट से आपको अपने देश के लिए रवाना होना है. तो you do not need a travel agent who will be guiding you your entire trip in Maldives, because आप जो पैकेज खरीद रहे हो, ऑनलाइन पैकेज खरीद रहे हो आपके रिसोर्ट या होटल का, उस ऑनलाइन पैकेज में सब कुछ इंक्लूड रहता है, आपका खाना, रहना, एवरीथिंग. सो you just do not need a travel agent for your Maldives trip. So try to avoid travel agent, and you are going to get a better deal and save a lot of money. चलो क्या क्या नहीं करना वो तो जान चुके. Now let us concentrate on क्या क्या करना बहुत जरूरी है. Things that we should do before arriving at Maldives or even after arriving at Maldives. So our first two is do split your stay in Maldives between public island and private island. Yes, I agree. Private islands has their own charm, and they would be offering some private moments in probably the most dreamy, exotic and luxurious setup. But trust me, as a traveler, or to explore Maldives as a country and in public island, you can do that. You can explore the local cuisine, talk to local people, get to know local culture. Probably private island में वो मौका आपको नहीं मिलेगा. Private island में you will just arrive as a guest. It's a different world altogether, and after your trip you will just go back. You cannot explore anything other than that private island. And one more thing is there, public island is way cheaper than the private islands. So your Maldives trips cost can come down by a huge margin if you split your stay between public island and private island. Let me give you some idea. हम लोग का 4 night 5 days का ट्रिप था. We stayed 2 night at public island and 2 night at the private island. Public island में रहने का खर्चा was probably 5 times less than the expense at the private island. So think wisely and try to split your stay between public island and private island. You'll get the best of Maldives and you can also cut down on your budget. Maldives is probably one of the most exotic places in the world for doing water sports, be it over water sports or underwater sports. And आपको अगर इंटरेस्ट है वाटर स्पोर्ट्स पे, do complete all your water sports activities at the public island only. क्योंकि most of the water sports are not available at the private islands, and even if some of them do, they are tad expensive. Public island में आपको सारे water sports मिल जाता है, water trips मिल जाता है at a very low price. For example, it starts from as low as $25 for a half day trip, which also includes your lunch. So you can imagine, public island is way cheaper in terms of water sport activities as well, and in terms of availability as well. Private island में आपको सब कुछ नहीं भी मिल सकता है. This part is very important. Do book your snorkeling trip at least 1 day in advance. इसका मतलब है आपको नेक्स्ट दिन ट्रिप में जाना है तो एटलीस्ट उसके एक दिन पहले रात तक आप वो ट्रिप बुक कर लीजिए, कहीं से भी आप बुक कर रहे हो. This is very important. We took it very casually. We browsed a few counters and we thought that ठीक है कल बुक कर लेंगे, probably कुछ last minute अगर better deal मिल जाए, थोड़ा सस्ते में मिल जाए. The prices are all fixed, but they do not allow you to book on the day of the trip. इसका 2 reason वो लोग हमें बताए. एक तो your lunch is included in mostly all the trips, so they have to prepare your meal based on the head count. So they cannot allow any last minute inclusion because they will not be able to prepare your meal. And the second point is they start very early for these trips, probably by 9:30 in the morning. So it becomes very tough for them to manage the last minute crowd or the on spot booking crowd. So they do not usually allow. हम लोग का लक बहुत अच्छा था, हम लोग के लिए 2 slot खाली था, तो हम लोग को वो मैनेज कर लिए थे. But they usually do not allow any on spot booking on the day of the trip. So book your water sport trip, snorkeling trip at least 1 day in advance. Do carry your own tripod. Trust me, this is going to be very useful. Tripod maximum 1200 से 1500 का आता है Amazon में. Do carry a basic tripod. It will help you from those irritating and frustrating moments of asking every random guy over there to take a couple photographs for you. When you have the tripod, you can freely roam around anywhere and take all those beautiful Instagram couple photographs. Do carry a tripod. It is going to be very useful. Do carry your evening snacks from your own country if you have an appetite for evening snacks, because I found snacks to be highly expensive in Maldives. Just to give an example, I had to bought a sneaker for $2, which probably equals to close to 200 rupees in Indian currency based on the exchange rate I got. So यहाँ पे लगता है. So कुछ स्नैक्स आप कैरी करके ले जाइए, आपका कुछ पैसा बचेगा. Do carry your own swimsuit and beach accessories from your own respective countries because these things are very costly. people generally take these things very casually and do not carry them and think कि अब ठीक है वहाँ पे जाके खरीद लेंगे, but do not do that because ये सब चीजें बहुत ज़्यादा महंगा है and they take this opportunity that most of the people either forget or they do not carry them their swimsuits or other beach accessories. Just to give an example, we browsed a lot for a hat. We wanted to buy a hat and it was the cheapest that we found was close to $10, which is around 800 rupees in Indian currency. So you can imagine कितना ज़्यादा महंगा है. And other options are obviously much higher. So this was the cheapest option that we got. So try to carry all these things because this does not take much space in your luggage and will save you a lot of money. So I hope all these tips, basically these do's and don'ts, is going to help you a lot when you are planning your first Maldives trips. If you really like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I can assure you I am going to bring you a lot more interesting content in near future. Do check out my channel because I am going to publish my Maldives vlogs very soon. So until next time, stop dreaming, start traveling. It's a goodbye from me. See you very soon.